Hi, honey. Thanks for always packing lunch for me. I just got on my break and opened the lunchbox. Everything looks great. You even put my favorite sausage wieners.
Hi, sweetie. I'd cook anything for you, any day, anytime. Have you tried the potato salad? It's my new recipe.
Yeah, it's good, but
But what?
there's something I've been wanting to say about your cooking.
What? You're going to complain?
Maybe take it as constructive criticism?
That doesn't make me feel any better. Do you know how long it takes me to pack your lunch? I wake up at 5 a.m. every day to make you the best lunch.
I know, that's why I'm grateful to you for putting all the time and effort into making my lunch every day. Thank you, Charlotte. But I just think that you use too much salt in your cooking.
So, you think it tastes bad, don't you? You think that I'm a terrible cook who doesn't know what she's doing.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's just really salty.
So you are saying that it tastes bad. If you want to talk badly about my cooking, just be honest. You don't have to sugarcoat anything. Jeez.
That's not what I'm trying to say. Your cooking is amazing. I love the creativity you put into making your dish, but maybe a little less salt seasoning will make it even more perfect? Because lately, I feel like you're putting too much salt.
I haven't changed anything to my recipe. Maybe your taste buds changed.
That's what I thought at first. I was scared that I might be sick or something. I wanted to make sure nothing was wrong, so I gave a bite of my lunch to my coworker today. He also agreed that your food was salty. Charlotte, I swear, you're putting too much salt.
You gave a bite of your food to your coworker? What, did you want to tell everyone how bad your wife is at cooking? Is that your way of humiliating me?
No, Charlotte, it is nothing like that. I just wanted someone else's opinion to see if I wasn't the only one who thought this way. Oh, please don't be insecure. You know it can bring out the worst in people. You need to calm down.
You're the one who's making me insecure, okay? I can't believe you'd humiliate me like this. You think I put too much salt? If you have a problem with my cooking, why don't you start packing your own lunch from tomorrow?
Like I said, I'm just giving you constructive criticism. I'm not trying to put you down by telling you how bad your cooking is. That's not my intention. I'm just worried about consuming too much salt every day. Even my coworker who tried your food was concerned about my health.
You know what? Just tell your coworker that this time was a flop and that usually everything is perfect. The last thing I want is for people at your office to think that I'm a terrible wife who can't cook.
Okay, fine. I'll tell him that. But I'd appreciate it if you could reduce the amount of salt you're putting into the cooking. I'm starting to get concerned about my health. Consuming too much salt isn't healthy.
What? I think the food tastes completely fine. I've been cooking it the same way forever. I'm not going to change anything about it. You're worrying too much about your salt intake. You work out on the weekends. I'm sure with all the amount you sweat, you don't have to worry about anything. I'm just trying to provide my husband with delicious meals.
You know what? You're right. People have different taste preferences. If you like the way the food tastes now, you should continue cooking it that way. I was overreacting and being selfish. I'm sorry.
It's fine, as long as you understand.
How about I cook dinner for us tonight? You can tell me how much salt you prefer, and adjust the seasoning along the way.
What? You're telling me not to cook? You're saying that you're going to take over my kitchen because you don't want to eat my food anymore?
That's not what I'm saying.
No one is touching my kitchen. I don't want you to ramble through all my stuff in the fridge and the pantry. I have everything placed in the right order, and you're going to mess everything up. I may just be a stay-at-home wife to you, but I'm proud to be the one always taking care of the house and cooking. I take pride in what I do. You're not getting anywhere near the kitchen.
I'm sorry. I thought it'd be a good idea to give you some rest. After cooking every day, don't you get tired? I just wanted to do something nice.
Didn't you understand the part where I said I take pride in being a stay-at-home wife? This is my life, Liam. How dare you try to interfere with what I do?
That's not what I was trying to do. I'm sorry if it upset you. I just wanted to help you out.
You just didn't want me to cook because you're tired of my cooking. Don't try to hide it. Why can't you just be grateful for what I do? All I want is to support my husband while he goes out and works. And you're here trying to stop me from doing that because you don't appreciate the things I do for you. Liam, you've changed. I don't even know who you are anymore.
What? I've changed?
Yes, you. You used to be grateful every time I cooked. You'd beg for seconds and say that I could open a restaurant someday. You were so kind to me. But now you complain about my food and act like I'm a terrible cook.
Oh, that's not true. I still love your cooking and appreciate everything that you do. Not just the cooking, but taking care of the house. You're an amazing wife. I'm sorry if I didn't show my gratitude enough, but I truly appreciate you. It's just there's something off about your cooking lately. It's too salty.
See? You're making fun of me again. If you don't want me to make your food anymore, just say so. Just say that I suck at cooking. You know what? I can't do this anymore. I'm going to stay at my parents' house tonight.
What? Honey, please don't be like that. I am so sorry.
You're going to come home to an empty house and you're going to reflect on your behavior and what you said to me. Until you realize what you did was wrong, I am not speaking to you. Goodbye.
Hi, Liam. How's it going?
Hey, Leanne. I'm doing fine. I just got off work. Is Charlotte with you?
Yes, she is. I was happy to see my daughter for the first time in a couple of months, but I knew something was up when I saw her angry face. She told me everything. She said you had something to say about her cooking.
Leanne, I'm so sorry about everything. I didn't mean to cause trouble or upset Charlotte. I'm grateful to Charlotte for doing everything that she does. I really do. It's just that I'm concerned about the amount of salt that she's been putting in her cooking. I asked her if she could reduce the amount of seasoning next time, and she got upset.
Well, it's a difficult topic since everyone has different taste buds and preferences. Like, I hate when my husband cooks dinner and makes everything so spicy. Just because we both love spicy food, it doesn't mean we have the same level of spice tolerance, you know.
Yeah, I offered to cook dinner for her, but she thought I was just trying to make her not cook anymore. All I wanted to do was help out in the kitchen since she always cooks. I tried to tell her in the most polite way possible, but she didn't take it too well.
I see. Charlotte actually cooked dinner for us tonight, pasta and her famous meatballs.
How was it?
It was delicious. I felt like I was eating food at a fancy restaurant. This girl surely knows how to cook. That's why I was so confused about why you tell her to reduce the amount of seasonings. Everything tasted perfect. I didn't think it was too salty.
What? That's strange.
But you used to love her cooking, didn't you? I remember you had always mentioned how well she cooks.
That's true. I've loved everything that she cooked. It's as if she has a talent for cooking. She knows what goes well with what, like a real chef. Except for these past couple of months, everything she puts on my plate tastes so salty. I'm not trying to complain. I am genuinely concerned about the amount of salt that she puts in our food. It is not healthy.
That's really strange. Maybe it's the seasonings she used at our home that could potentially make a difference in how the dish turns out.
I don't know.
Whatever is going on, I enjoyed Charlotte's food tonight. There was nothing to complain about. Perfectly cooked and perfectly seasoned.
Maybe it's just me then.
Liam, I am concerned for you. You should go to the doctor and get checked out. Maybe you have a disease that's making you taste things different.
Yeah, I'm a bit scared too. I'll make sure to look into it.
Okay, I'll try to convince Charlotte to use less salt in her cooking. You don't want to upset her again, do you?
Alright, I'll be careful not to say anything. After seeing how she reacted, I didn't realize how much I'd hurt her. I shouldn't have said anything.
I'll tell her to go home tomorrow. I think she'd listen to me as her mother.
Thanks again, Leanne. Again, I am so sorry for causing you trouble.
Don't worry about it. I just want you two to get along. I'm sorry, too, for the way Charlotte's acting. She should take in some advice, but you know how she's stubborn.
No, this is my fault. I started this mess. She has every right to be upset with me after I humiliated her.
Don't worry too much about it, okay? I know she'll come around. I'll let you know if I have any updates. Good night, Liam.
Thank you. Good night, Leanne.
Liam, what is going on? Why did my daughter come home to me with tears running down her face? What happened?
Ask Charlotte. She always has a better version of the story.
Excuse me? I tried to ask her what was up, but she wouldn't say anything. I'm seriously concerned. Charlotte has locked herself in her room, and she's still crying. I don't think I've ever seen her be upset so much since her 7th grade prom. Please, tell me what is going on. If you know something, you need to tell me. I'm her mother. I deserve to know. Did you do something to her? Did you guys fight again? What is this about?
I just poured water over the food that she cooked. That's all.
You what? How could you do something so cruel? She cooked a meal for you, and you poured water over it? Didn't you learn your manners not to play with your food? Liam, this is so unlike you. I don't understand. You need to apologize to Charlotte.
Why do I have to apologize to someone who attempted to murder me? What she cooked for me wasn't food. It was poison. She tried to make me sick by serving me poisoned food.
Oh, what are you talking about? Are you calling my daughter a murderer? That's crazy. You better explain yourself, young man.
It turns out that she's purposely been putting extra salt only in my food. That's the reason why everything was so salty, and I was the only one to notice it.
What? It was on purpose?
Yup. I went to test out different foods from all over the place. I went to multiple diners and multiple fast foods and even tried my friends' cooking. They all tasted normal to me. I even went to the doctor's office just to make sure nothing was wrong, and they said I was perfectly healthy. I knew something was wrong about her cooking, but I didn't want to upset her again with the salt talk. So I had to be sneaky. I hid a camera in the kitchen, only to find her pouring tablespoons of salt into my food.
What? You went out of your way to hide a camera in your kitchen. Wow, you must have really accused her into do that.
I had to make sure. Do you really think she told me the truth if I confronted her? I highly doubt that.
Well, how do you know it's salt in the video? It could have been seasonings like garlic powder.
Hold on, I am getting there. I know that it was salt because that wasn't the only thing that the camera caught. She was on the phone with someone. I even got all the voices on the tape. You are not going to believe what I heard.
What? What is it?
She was laughing at how much salt she was putting in. She explained her master plan of getting rid of me. She thought I'd leave her for her terrible cooking.
Why would she want that? That doesn't even make sense. You guys have been married for years now. Why would she want you to leave her?
I think she wants a divorce. I think the person that she was on the phone with was a man. Perhaps her boyfriend? The conversation seemed a little too friendly. She was talking about how excited she was to see him, and other inappropriate things that you'd normally say to someone you're having an intimate relationship with.
Oh my goodness. Does this mean she's cheating on you?
I think so. The video also shows her saying how excited she is about moving in with him. I don't know why she's doing this to me.
I don't know what to say. I can't believe Charlotte would do such a thing.
Everything makes sense now. I knew something was wrong when she started making her food salty when it was fine before. Because around the same time, she started to act cold towards me. She got short-tempered and would get mad at me for the smallest things and make me feel bad for anything I do.
Oh, I wish I could defend my daughter, but you've got a videotape with her voice. I guess Charlotte's screwed now.
Leanne, Please know that I am as heartbroken as you are. I never wanted to do this in the first place. I wanted to give Charlotte the benefit of the doubt, but after trying other foods, I knew something was going on. I had to find out if she was really putting too much salt in my food. When I saw the video, I was too shocked to speak. I couldn't even look at Charlotte in the eyes. I never thought she would do anything like this. I didn't want to believe what I saw. I even thought about forgetting about everything. Maybe if I started acting extra nice to her, she'd change her mind. I thought I was the problem until I took a bite of that onion soup she cooked for dinner. It was the most saltiest thing I'd ever put in my mouth. It tastes like seawater. I was angry and I felt like I was being disrespected. Before I knew it, I had poured water into the soup. I was too angry to think clearly, but my brain was probably trying to dilute the salty soup.
Oh dear. So, did you confront her about her cheating?
I didn't. I wanted to, but I was too angry to say anything. Honestly, I don't care anymore. I had a feeling that she didn't love me anymore, so I'm not that surprised. If she wants a divorce, then so be it.
Liam, I am so sorry about Charlotte. As her mother, I am ashamed of her. You don't deserve to be treated this way.
Oh, please don't apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. If Charlotte wants to divorce me, I'm gonna grant her wish and sign the papers. I'll go to the public office tomorrow. I honestly don't want anything to do with her anymore.
Wait! Hold on! We're not letting Charlotte get away with this that easily. She's going to pay for what she did. Literally. She's cheating on you, right? Now, aren't you glad I insisted on marrying in church? You realize that's basically a prenup you signed. You can sue her.
What? Are you sure? You're her mother. Are you not worried about her?
Oh, please. She's a full-grown woman. She should know the difference between what's right and what's wrong. What she did to you was a total betrayal, and that's not what marriage is about. She needs to be taught a lesson. I know you're going through a hard time and just want to get over the divorce, but you need to fight back and get justice. Stand up for yourself. She treated you terribly for so long. You can't divorce her without confronting her, then she'll just get what she's wanted without facing any consequences.
Thank you for your words, Leanne. I really appreciate it. So, what exactly should we do?
Let's talk over some coffee, shall we? I'll meet you at the cafe near the park. Does 1 p.m. sound good?
Yes, I'll see you soon.
Liam, did you turn in the divorce papers?
Yeah, I just did this morning.
Okay, well, I guess this is it then. Thanks for the past 5 years. I'm still mad about your pouring water over the dinner I cooked for you, but since this will be our last time to talk, I'll be nice.
Geez, thanks. You're so kind.
Excuse me? What is up with that attitude? You know, I think it was right for us to get a divorce. It was for the best for both of us. You seem just to not care about us anymore. Even with all the cooking and cleaning I do around the house, you never showed me any gratitude. For the past couple months, all you did was complain to me about how salty your food was. That hurt me the most. How could you say something like that to me? You don't know how much time and effort I put into cooking. It's my passion. As your wife, I was trying to do my best. I wish you'd realize that.
You're right.
What? Is that all you have to say to me? Just 2 words? Don't you have anything else you want to say to me? I don't understand why you've been acting so cold toward me. Is it because of my food? I'm sorry that I was a bad cook for you. You'd probably be happier without me.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'd be happier without you.
Excuse me?
I should have left you sooner if I'd known that you were trying to poison me all this time.
What are you talking about?
Charlotte, stop acting dumb. Don't even try to deny it. I know everything. You don't have to lie to me anymore. We're divorced now. It doesn't matter what I think, does it? Just tell the truth.
I don't know what you're talking about. What truth?
You've wanted to divorce me this whole time and get together with your secret boyfriend that you've been seeing behind my back, weren't you? You were purposely putting extra salt into my food because you thought I would hate you for that. Did you really think I would divorce you over food? Do you know what this means? We don't even have trust between us.
What's going on, Liam? I don't know why you're acting like this. Why can't we just talk like normal adults and be calm? Please, don't start any drama.
You're the one who started it. I know everything that you did. I can't believe you're still trying to act dumb. I put a camera in the kitchen, Charlotte. I caught everything, including your conversation with your secret boyfriend.
What?
Jason Swan. That's the name, isn't it? You guys went to high school together. Ever since you met him at your high school reunion, you've been seeing him twice a week. You've been sneaking around while I was working, didn't you?
I can't believe you set up a camera in our kitchen. That's an invasion of privacy. How could you do that to me? And how did you find out who Jason is? Don't tell me you stalked me on social media.
I asked Leanne.
What? My mother? Wait, so does this mean that she knows about this?
Yup, I told her everything. In fact, it was her idea to get revenge. She helped me find out who the voice in that video belonged to.
Oh my god, oh no. But she hasn't told me anything. Are you lying just to scare me off? That is so immature of you. You know what? If you'd been more mature, I wouldn't have thought about leaving you.
She wanted to keep it a secret until my revenge started. It's starting now.
Excuse me? Why didn't you confront me when we first discussed about our divorce?
Don't you get it? I told you I was waiting for the right time to start my revenge.
Huh?
I wanted to get our divorce over with before you changed your mind.
Why would I change my mind?
Has Jason spoken with you today?
What? Why does that matter to you? I'm not your wife anymore. My love life is private and I don't need to tell you anything.
Of course it matters. What if I tell you something that you don't know yet?
What do you mean? Wait, did you meet him? Don't tell me you spoke with him.
I did. We met up yesterday. He's a really cool dude, by the way. I could see us being friends.
You're lying. Now is not the time to joke around, Liam. Tell me what's going on. What did you guys talk about?
He told me that he's not interested in marrying you. He said that you were just his side chick.
What? No way. He promised me that we'll live together. He told me that we were going to move to the city and live in a high-story condo. We spoke yesterday. He seemed normal. Nothing was different about him.
That's because I told him to do so. He agreed that he'd keep quiet about his true feelings until I officially divorce you. He's in on my revenge plan.
What? Why would he do that? There's no way he would betray me. He's been loyal to me this entire time. Plus, why would he listen to you?
I just told him that if he agrees to work with me, I'd keep his real girlfriend out of it. He took the offer right away.
What? No, that can't be true. I'm his real girlfriend.
Well, it turns out that you were wrong. He gave me his full cooperation. All he cared about was not losing his girlfriend.
No, wait, I can't believe this.
I'm suing you for the affair, by the way. Ironically enough, it was your mom that made sure a financial penalty was included in the fidelity clause. $10,000.
What? No, I don't have that kind of money. You should know that. I've been a stay-at-home wife since we got married. I've never worked. The only job I had was at an ice cream store during summer in high school.
Well, at least you have some money from our property division. But since it won't be enough to cover the whole shebang, I think you're gonna have to find a job. And don't even think about running away, since Leanne is gonna be keeping an eye on you.
What? My parents are on your side? They're my parents. They're supposed to look out for me.
Do you understand what you've done? It's time you finally own up to your mistakes and reflect on your behaviors. You should at least be grateful for them, willing to take you in and let you stay in their home. Without them, you would be homeless. You know what? I don't even understand how someone like you is related to your parents. They're the most kindest people I have ever met.
Excuse me? How dare you? I can't believe you were all in on this. Mom, Dad, and even Jason, how could you guys do this to me?
You're the one who tried to poison me with an excessive amount of salt. Thank goodness nothing bad happened since I'm still young and work out. But if I had been older, who knows how high my blood pressure could have become. You could have killed me.
Oh, come on, you're overreacting. It's just salt.
The fact that you're still acting like you didn't do anything wrong proves how much of a terrible person you are.
You don't understand, Liam. Please don't say that. Look, I wasn't being honest with myself. I wasn't really dating Jason for real. We were just having a casual hookup.
What?
I'll apologize for putting too much salt in your food. I was being immature. Just please, let me move back in with you. I'm sorry about everything. Please give me another chance.
Look how the tables have turned. Just moments ago, you were acting like you were the victim. I'm so glad I turned the papers in already. There is no way that I'm gonna forgive you and let you move back in with me. I am done with you. It doesn't matter if Jason didn't mean anything to you. You still admitted to cheating with him. How could you do such a thing to your husband? Don't you have anything to say for yourself?
What do you want me to do? I'm too embarrassed to go back to my parents' house. I'm sure they're ashamed of me after what I've done, not to mention how awkward it's going to be. Can you imagine?
I feel bad for your parents more than I feel bad for you. They're the ones gonna feel awkward for letting their full-grown daughter move in with them because she cheated on her husband. Not only that, you tried to poison me. Who does that? I wonder what the neighbors would think after hearing what you've done. How do you sleep at night? You need to reflect on your behavior and realize the damage that you caused not only to me, but your parents. You ruined both your marriage and your relationship with the people around you. Seriously, Charlotte, what has gotten into you? You used to be the kindest, most caring person I knew, but now I can't even look at you in the eye anymore. You're a monster. You don't deserve to be with anyone.
I'm sorry, Liam. I don't know what to say. Please give me another chance. I promise I'll treat you better. I will never try to hurt you ever again. I'll do whatever you tell me to do. I'll even get a job so I can pay you back.
If you mean it, you need to take good care of your mother. You're her only daughter. Despite what you've done, she doesn't want to lose you. I don't care what you promise you're gonna do for me. You're not important in my life anymore. As long as you finish paying me the $10,000, I won't even bother you. Now that I don't have anything else to say to you, I'm gonna block you. Goodbye, Charlotte.
Wait, no! Wait, hold up! You can't block me. I still have things at your place. I'm going to need to contact you for a while until everything is settled. Plus, I'm not going to be able to pay you all at once. Who am I supposed to talk to about how I pay it?
Oh, don't worry. I've already sent away your things back to your parents' house. There's nothing here that's yours anymore. Your mother has already paid me the money in advance. You're gonna have to pay your mother back every month until it reaches the price.
What?
Anything else, you're gonna ask or hear from Leanne or my lawyer.
I can't believe it. You were always the nice guy. How could you do this to me? After all these years we've been together, is this how you treat me? Like I'm nothing to you anymore? You're so cold toward me.
Well, it's true. You're nothing to me. I treated you well, Charlotte. It's too bad you never treated me back with any respect. Also, to be clear, you're the one who started to act cold towards me in the first place. So don't act like you're so innocent.
I'm sorry. I didn't think this would happen. I should have been just happy with the life I had. The life I had with you. I made a huge mistake.
Are you sure you've made a mistake? Because it seems like you finally got what you've always wanted, to divorce me. You were so desperate to divorce me that you made your way out to put all those excessive amounts of salt in my food. So, good job. Congratulations on your divorce. With my divorce and revenge, Charlotte was shocked for a week and couldn't speak. On top of that, because Jason broke up with her, she couldn't even eat food properly. Charlotte was so heartbroken that she locked herself up in her room for an entire week. Leanne forced her to get out of her room to get a job since she couldn't stay at home doing nothing forever. Leanne's friend offered Charlotte a job, but she declined it since she thought Charlotte should find a job on her own instead of through connections. Charlotte went on job hunting and got a new job at the mall. It was her first job after her summer job in high school, and she had a difficult time learning new things. After she pays her mother back, Leanne is planning to kick her out of the house and cut her off entirely. Charlotte's friends and her family all knew about what she had done. She's gonna have a hard time living on her own when she gets kicked out. It seems like she's realized what she had done and the damages she's caused, but that doesn't mean I'll forgive her. She still needs to pay for what she did. I'm grateful for Leanne and her support through all the things I dealt with Charlotte. If she hadn't told me to stand up for myself, Charlotte would have gotten what she wanted, marrying Jason after our divorce. Because of her, I was able to get justice for myself. Now, I'm living alone in a new apartment that I purchased near the city. I started to cook for myself, and I appreciate the enjoyment of well-cooked food, unlike the overly salted food that Charlotte used to cook. I felt that I'd forgotten what normal foods taste like at that point. Thank goodness that's all over now. I will never be able to forgive what Charlotte did to me, and it'll take a while for me to get over the trauma that I got from our marriage. But I am currently enjoying my time alone, living in a new city with a new life. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next video.